you know, like midday. Oh, we are ready to go. Wow. Big race. Monster race. Oh shit, my cord's caught. There we go. $20. Morning tea. Right there. Delicious. Oh, just peachy. I actually slept well last night. I was dead tired after I was on last night. I did that Triforce hunt. That was just the worst Triforce hunt seed of all time. It almost took an hour and a half. And then finally went down, laid down, and got some good sleep, considering that I didn't get shit for sleep the night before. Wow, 8 bomb drops. Okay. Well, we're not going to have bomb shortages. But yeah, slept good, and good morning, sun. Came in here, saw that there was a race forming, and was like, ah, fuck it. I wasn't planning on racing early this morning, but turned out to be a monster. So, I need you guys' help, okay? As you can see in the header, I need ideas for games to run. So let's back up a sec. We're bringing something back. So the history of this channel is pretty simple. We used to stream 3 to 5 days a week. Magic the Gathering Online. Back, you know, when we started this channel back 6-7 years ago, whatever it was. And then we took like a 3-year hiatus. But one of the things we used to do on the channel is on Sundays I would do old school games. I mean, not dissimilar to what we're doing now, but it was called, we did Flashback Sundays, where we would just pick random old school games from, hold on a second, Moon Pearl. But from random old school games, and we would just, you know, play them for a Sunday afternoon. I need ideas if I'm going to bring that back. I need ideas for games to run. Corner there. Half magical. QT rock. Because let's be honest, I would need to win my next 4 Keysanity matches, 3 of which would be one-on-ones, and the 4th one would be that crazy wild card to make the elimination stages. You know, I was going to feel good if I was like, you know, if I was like 3-0, 4-0, I was going to feel good about it. But that loss on Friday just killed it. So I might have some downtime. I do think I am gonna play at some point Earthbound. That's on my short list. Oh man, I was so hoping that was gonna be the G Tower Big Key, just so Boyne could have a little redemption. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, I think I am gonna play Earthbound at some point. That's a game that's been on my short list for a long time. Alright, so we have enough bombs. gonna go south. Never mind, we're going north. We were gonna go south till we got a weapon. Now we're going north. Is a key to a castle tower. I mean, I'm thinking that is not a castle tower. That is castle tower. So my initial thoughts were, you know, we could do, you know, there's games like, you know, like Super Metroid. Now I'm not gonna do Super Metroid. I've already done Super Metroid. We did Super Metroid way back in the day. It's fun as shit. Love that game, but I'd like to do something different that I haven't done before. It was brought up doing, you know, like some of the old school, the SNES Final Fantasy games, which I'm totally for. I could do 4, 5, and 6 on the SNES without an issue. I can load it on here and just do it. I think I'd have to look and see, but I believe the RetroArch core can run like old school NES games as well. So if I wanted to do like old school stuff, I could do that. I can load that on here as well. With the same setup, I'm pretty sure that it will run. So I mean, I would love to replay some of the Final Fantasies, 4, 5, and 6. Final Fantasy 4 is probably my favorite game of all time, and 6 is right behind it, and 5 is really fun too. Final Fantasy 5 is incredibly underrated fun. Like I said, I was thinking of that. It's been brought up to maybe do, you know, Secret of Mana is on the SNES Classic as well. Love Secret of Mana, fun game. I was thinking about Secret of Evermore, which I've only beaten that once. Illusion of Gaia is another really good one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just make a list. And I'll have you guys decide what to play. I'll make a big list. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, I'm not gonna die here. Not worth it to die here. I couldn't get in there for the sword slashes. Alright, we're not gonna check anything else here. Actually, Illusion of Gaia, that's a good one. That's a great game. That is such a fun game. Yeah, I could do that. I could just make a big list and then figure it out that way. Really didn't want to take 2 hearts of damage there. Dread, good morning, good sir. What do you want to see? We talked about this last night. We're thinking about flashback games. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make a list, and then just have you guys vote on what you want. I'll bring the bot up, and you guys can vote on shit. I have to be slightly careful here, because I did take additional damage that I really didn't want to take. I gotta be careful in the Mini Moldorm Cave. It can be a little tricky sometimes. Yeah, but we don't always get what we want. I gotta be careful here. Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Did you see that? That little fucker snuck right through! He went from the right side, snuck across to the left side, just for no reason. Smoky pod. Stone key in the mirror. Wow, okay. Small key to pie, that, and the lamp. That was a good mini Moldorm cave. Really? Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Well, the way we set this up, unintentionally... I'm skipping Ice Rod Cave. The way that I did this. I'm not really happy about that, to be honest. It's like I didn't need to do this, because I'm not going to have the Zora money either. Jesus Christ. So, my concern here... We got the lantern, we have the flippers, we have a castle tower key already. I'm concerned that we're going to find the Master Sword here really soon. And then maybe the hook shot. And we might have an Aga seed on our hands. We know that there's nothing in... Oh, Jesus Christ. This happened the other day. Again, the way we set this up, we unintentionally were skipping Ice Rod Cave. Animal! Oh wow, it didn't get me like last time. Last time, this is the exact same scenario that happened. In fact, this is the right seed, isn't it? We just need the glove then. There's the flute. We're getting that. So this was the right play for sure. We are skipping Zora though. Like I could do. I was thinking about doing like, you know, we could do the Final Fantasies. We talked about that last night. But that's just going to take a lot of time. I mean, we'd be talking multiple weeks to get all those in on stream. On phone service last time was the only thing working. So they brought the VPN down and took... Why would they do that? I mean, obviously it wasn't intentional, but... That's somebody doing this, unplugging it, and for not realizing what they unplugged. So this is Screaming Death Mountain. We have everything we need to do a Death Mountain clear. Light World. With the exception of actually doing Hera. Yeah, and again, I don't have any problem with that. I'm just thinking to myself, like... I've played Final Fantasy for... I'm not even exaggerating 20 times. 20 times. And I know how long it takes to beat Final Fantasy. I can beat Final Fantasy 4 in 15 hours. If I'm not being totally 100% serious about it and, you know, getting most everything. I can do it in about 15 hours. So that's 3 weekends at least. And that's including a farming session in the Giant. Before fighting the elementals. I gotta stop in and get a smooch here before heading out. So I'm thinking to myself, that's 3 5-hour sessions, I could get that done. But, I mean, I guess I could do them during the week, too. You know, if I'm just sitting around, nothing to do, which does happen from time to time. You know, this next week is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be on less this week. At least for a couple of nights, because I did re-up my WoW subscription for 1 month, because this is the week that Flashback Oldawar is live on the WoW servers, and goddamn it, I want to play it. I'm gonna grab this bottle. Might be, actually, this might be in Logic. So there'll be a couple of nights this week I'm actually going to be playing WoW and doing some old school raiding. I'm going to try this. I don't normally do this bomb jump, but let's see if we can hit it. Damn it. I knew it was... They did it to you too? My son got the same thing. I didn't. I wish I did. I would have actually used it. I just wanted 7 days. That's all I actually wanted, was just 7 days. I mean, I don't mind paying $15. It's not like it's the end of the world, but... But yeah, my son just got one too. It must have been a, They must be sending that out to people that have subbed but haven't subbed in a long time. Because I actually had an active sub not too long ago. That had to have been what it was. Don't be something stupid. Alright, that's actually not something stupid. That's an important one. Alright, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do right side, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. There's a little key. Vanilla key? That would be awesome. Key to T-Rock. Right. Nothing here. So, after this, what's left? We have the corners, basically, and then we have Eastern. So we'll probably go to Eastern after this, if we don't find the progression. Gotta be careful here again. I don't want to die up here. I don't want to die up here. You know what we're gonna do? It's a normal bee. Bees! Come on, big boy. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. No! I'm being careful here. I have 1 heart, so... Any hit by this will kill me. This is not where you want to die. You have to go all the way up and around the mountain. I would love a heart container here. Oh, shit. Ah! Again, this is... It's a time sink. I understand. It's totally worth it. I was already by it and I saw it. Yeah, I should have picked it up. Wait for that thing to move. I'm just gonna go around the safe way. There we go. Okay, we're in the clear now. So that took us about an extra 20-30 seconds, but it was totally worth it. As long as we don't blow ourselves up here, which we've been known to do. Good morning. Yeah. We got so much fucking snow. It's ridiculous how much snow we got. Yeah. I'll probably come down too at some point and do mine just to get it out. Even though I don't really need it right now. Probably didn't even need to kill those things. So I'm probably gonna save quick here. Bombos. Key to GT. Map of Turtle Rock. And Alright, so we're gonna save quit. We actually got something very interesting in this one. Which is... I think at least is very interesting. We picked up the small key to Hyrule Castle. With the lamp.
How am I supposed to go to work tomorrow? What do you mean? Have you not seen how buried it is out there?
Well, I mean, yeah. It's gonna be like that for a few days.
And then somebody's gonna freaking dibs my spot.
Of course they will, because they're fucking assholes.
I dibs it myself.
Don't.
Why not?
That's so wrong.
So I'm supposed to park 5 blocks away because somebody dibs my spot?
I understand, but don't dibs. That's such... Don't stoop to their level. No, we can get away without dibbing. You can take my... You'll take my spot before I'll let you dib. I don't know. So this is... I like doing this play here because we have the lamp, and we did actually... This is the... Oh, that's the one I was actually afraid of right there. I have a feeling this might be the right play, using the Hyrule Castle key here. There's not much stuff left. That was in a unique spot, and actually we got lucky and we picked up that the Master Sword there, even though I'm afraid that this is an agate required seed. If we get the second key back here, we're definitely doing it. But I wouldn't be shocked if there was actually something buried back here. It is within the logic to do this, and it would be tricky. It'd be tricky cool to have this, actually, to have something in the back without the Power Glove. Shovel. Some money. We can go do, oops. We can go do Zora now whenever we want. So that shovel might lead to something. We'll see. We're gonna check these two since we're here, and then we will go to... where? We're gonna go. We're gonna go shovel spot and do it first. In case you missed that conversation we were just talking about, so obviously you guys know we live in Chicago. And in Chicago and in a few other bigger areas, they have dibs problems when it snows. Hera. Ooh. That sucks. It opens that one back up. If you don't know what dibs are, you're a better... You live in a good area. So when it snows... people call... people do... It's bad mojo, because it's technically you're not supposed to do it. But, you know, they'll dig themselves out, and then they'll put, like, chairs and shit down on the, you know, down there, and they'll actually block the spot off so they can get it back when they get back, even though it's a public fucking street. And I hate people with a fucking passion who do that. I fucking hate them. The problem is you can't move their shit. Not because of you, because, well, one, if you move their shit and then you park there, they're gonna key your car. And if you move their shit just to move their shit, somebody else is gonna park there, they're gonna think they do it, and then they're gonna key their car. So... Ooh. That was worth it. Meant it wasn't required by logic, but it was worth it. So... We definitely have that problem here. And it is super frustrating. Especially on a day like today, because we'll go out eventually and clean the cars off and dig them out. And... my wife will go to work tomorrow, and somebody will dibs her spot. And that's bullshit. It's fucking... It's horseshit. You don't do that. It's bad juju. Alright, so we're still looking for a glove upgrade. And it's possible this is still an Agaseed. Nah, I wouldn't. I would never do that.
Do what?
I was talking about oops.
The dipping thing?
Yeah, I was talking about dibs, and then why you don't move them is because somebody else will park there, and then they'll get their car keyed, and they'll be completely innocent. Ooh, boots. Okay, I'm a little upset we got those now. Could have had them a long time ago, but hey. Beggars and choosers, and we got a bonk game today, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, kitty. Hi, Troy. You gonna lay down? This is your moment to shine. Kiva doesn't normally come up here this time of day. I might need it there. Yeah. Looking for that glove upgrade. Could still be on the pyramid. This could still easily be an Agaseed. If we find that other castle tower key. That's a nice item. But yeah, unfortunately we have that problem here, and it's annoying as shit. Tja. Trust me, I know many, many mechanics. My entire family are mechanics. I'm the oddball. Just everybody in my family are mechanics. My dad's a mechanic. My uncles are all mechanics. My brother's a mechanic. Actually, 2 of my brothers are mechanics. Actually, I think Matt's doing mechanical work too, isn't he? I can't remember what Matt's doing. 2 or 3 of my brothers are mechanics. I'm the oddball. I do not have the patience for mechanical work. I can do it. I'm actually not a horrible mechanic. I used to do low to mid-level stuff, and I used to help my dad work out, you know, during, he owns his own business, and I used to help him out when I was younger, and, you know, shit like that. And we actually, you know, I'm competent. I just don't like doing it, because I don't have the patience to sit there and try to get a rusted nut off of, like, a motor mount for 20 minutes. I don't have the patience for that shit. I'll fucking lose my skull. Oops, +1 bonk. Oh yeah, let the bonking commence. Start your morning out the right way, with a delicious helping of bonks. Now part of a balanced breakfast. No added sugars. This is gonna be a safe quit, unless that's the big key. Oh, big key to Hera. Alright, now it's just shouting for us to go back to Hera. Let's check the bonk rocks really quick before we do this, and then we're going to head up to Hera. Unfortunately, we have to go the long way around. And because of the way this was lined up, that was a required double dip. Well, it wasn't a required double dip to Hera, but it was a required double dip to Death Mountain. We could still find the Aga key up there, though. I'd say that's definitely possible, still finding the Aga key there. You know how easy that strat is now with this setup, because there's no input lag? It's perfect. It's fucking flawless how to do the speed dash with the sword slash now. I was never able to do it properly with the old setup because of the input lag. I would always be a frame or 2 behind. It's so fucking easy now. We're gonna do the basement first. Oops. I'm still thinking this could be an Agaseed, though. I think that's very likely. I mean, obviously we can find the glove here and we'll be fine, but right now, as it stands, there's only 6 things that are currently open to logic, so... so we got this, we have Agana, and we've got Zora. We have the Zora money now, which is nice. But we're 30 minutes in, we still do not have Dark World access. But we've had a lot of shit to do. Again, we haven't been wasting time here. Okay, we wasted time there. But we didn't know we were wasting time. I'm going to intentionally take a hit here, just so I can lose sword beams. Because this room sucks with sword beams. Ah, there it is. I knew it. I fucking knew it. This is an Agaseed. I fucking knew it. I could see it coming a mile away. Or by that, like 20 minutes ago, it looked like it was an Agaseed. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. I could maybe check Agana. Maybe I'll check Agana just to be safe, but this has gotta be an Aghanim seed. I'm not gonna do Zora. I might go back and do Zora eventually, but I'm not gonna do it now. I do have the mirror, so I can do it with Catfish. Need a swap, okay. It is a crystal of sorts. So what does... I mean, this opens up all of the south because we have the hammer. But we actually cannot currently get back around to Kakariko without the glove, so... Yeah, well, let's check Aghanim really quick before we go do Aghanim. Also get a little bit of information here. That's just some blueberries. Well, that's good. We're gonna get these out of the way. Then we're gonna go kill ourselves a wizard. Where's Ace at when you need him? He loves killing the wizard. Key to T-Rock. Alright, save quit. That's 3 T-Rock keys already. We're off to kill the wizard. So there's only one item we did not check. We did not do Zora. We didn't have the money at the time, and I don't want to spend a minute and a half to go do Zora when I can tie it in with Catfish later. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Good news is we already opened these, so we can just go upstairs. And we can also just go right to the door here. Again, And damage. Oh, you know what I didn't do? There's one other item I didn't do. I just realized it. I didn't check Lazy Kid. That would have been a really easy check. Because I didn't mark down that I picked up that bottle. And I didn't see it on my tracker. Well, if that's a mistake, if we did that, then that's a huge mistake. But we could have definitely gotten that one in at any point. But this still seems like it's Aghanim. I mean, it really does. Kind of want to pick up one of those hearts. So, there is a small possibility that this is a mistake. If Lazy Kid's got a glove upgrade, this is a massive mistake. But I think this is still the correct play. I don't think I've ever seen a Keysanity seed where you got both Castle Tower keys, the lantern, we got everything that we need to do Aghanim. And we got it 30 minutes in. I've never seen one of those that has not been Agha required. Like sometimes in an open mode, you can get these items just because. The chances of you just getting these items in Keysanity are so slim because it's 5 required items. Oh, and you're gonna be blue ball crazy today, aren't you? 5 required items out of the first 40 or 50, however many it is just not. I've never seen it. So that means it's definitely not an Agassi. And I'm screwing up and wasting time. Oh my god! He is 4 for 4 impossible blue balls. He's just blue ball crazy. 5 for fucking 5. 6 for 6. Wow. I've never seen this many blue balls. He's had 6 opportunities for blue balls, and he's 6 for 6. He's flipped heads every time. I said head and blue balls. 7 for 7. Oh my god, there's the first one. I'm gonna get 4 rotations, though. 8 for 9. 8 for 9 on blue balls. 8 blue balls. Are you kidding me, man? This is number 5. Do I hear 9? No. 8 blue balls. 8. That's fucked up, man. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the south route to Hype. It actually routes out well. We can go into Pod. I don't really want to at this point. Actually, getting back to Pod is really easy. We can do it even from Dark World really easily because we have the, now that we did kill Agla, it's actually really easy because we can save quit anywhere on Dark World and take us right to the pyramid. So if we are Dark World side and it's hard to get out, we can just do it that way. Stop really quick and figure out what our 5, 6s are. One of them might be Hera. I didn't actually look to see. It was Hera. Great. That's free information that we lost. Ow! Dick. So, I got a feeling, again, I still think this is the right play. I also feel like we might be taking some damage here. That, I think, is number 4. It's the only boomerang we're going to see. We know where the other one was. So, not a lot of hype here. You know, we could actually get into Swamp Palace. I think I'm going to. I'm going to check these other ones, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to go back to Swamp Palace. I think Swamp Palace is going to be the next place to go. There are 4 items in there that are available to us. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Tower key number 2. Finish these off, and then... Oh, plus 1 bonk. So we're gonna do this. We'll check. I'm gonna check Lazy Kid really quick, just because I did skip that. If that's a glove upgrade, we're in some hot doo-doo. I would be shocked if it was. There's Bacon Coin. We have all 3 medallions. Don't you dare give me a glove. Small key to Thieves' Town. Oh, that's nice. So when we get into Thieves, we can do full clear. Alright, so it's either here or it's at Pod. I'm gonna go to Swamp, though. I'm gonna say Swamp is the play here. There's only we only have 1 key to Pod and not without the bow. So that only opens up 3 items in Logic. And that would also mean we have to go through the front door, which we don't want to do. So we're gonna go Swamp. Oh wait, no. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. We have to do it this way. We can do it, but you gotta go through the front door here. Because we don't have a glove upgrade. Yeah! Ah. I peed your pool. I peed your pool. Anybody who gets that reference, you get a gold star. I still cannot do catfish, which is weird, really weird. Apparently, yeah, I forgot that we don't have gloves. I didn't forget them anywhere. We haven't seen them yet. I mean, I was just here, that's why I was thinking about it. That spear went right through me. Apparently I'm the one. So required double dip into swamp, anybody? I'd say this is probably likely. I do need to check the maps too. I do have 2 maps. I picked up, I think, the Turtle Rock map and something else. But I know I've picked up 2 maps. Alright, Turtle Rock and Pod. Okay. So we actually know 2 of 3 now of the pendants. So we're going to check all left side. Skullwoods. What's interesting here is we cannot get to Village of Outcasts yet. This is one of those weird setups that that we just can't get in there yet, so... I'm looking for that first glove upgrade. I swear, if it's at Zora, this race is all but lost. But we did get the Swamp Key. We have the, you know, we picked up the Swamp Key early. We have the flippers. we have the mirror, we have everything we need to do this, so this seems likely. It's not here, we still have Pod to check. And then, again, there is the Zora. Zora is still available. We've not done that yet. That's the one thing we did skip. I don't know. It's starting to get concerning. I don't think I have the big key, do I? No, I didn't think so. I didn't write it down, so... $20, $20! Yay, $20! Oh, taking hits. It'd be fun if we found the hook shot in here and then we're actually able to clear this. That would be a very interesting progression item at this point. Because it would only open up this. It wouldn't actually open up anything. But there's, you know, obviously a good chance we have to come back in here and do this anyway. Why do I get hit by that fireball every fucking time? Like, without fail, I get hit by that fireball. I should just always expect I'm going to be at one less heart every time I go through that room. Alright, this is it. Let's see if we did this right. The other option, again, is it's at 5. And we will save quit, and then actually go to the pyramid if this isn't it. Then we can just make a beeline right toward, course. Fetch quests. And that one is available. We do have the hammer. I used to work for, I did telephony for like 8 years, so... Oh my god, there's the hook! I was joking when I was saying that. I used to have to work with AT&T often. They can be complete dicks. Oh my god, I was joking when I said the hook here. That's fucking crazy, man. Well, we did the right play. Oh wait, I need to pick up the key first. My bad. That's right. We went the long way to do this. What's Zam? I don't know. I have actually no. Oh shit! Careful. 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 Gotta be careful here. What is Zam? I don't know what that is. Hopefully we get a heart here. We gotta be careful because this next room is actually pretty dangerous. Oh, zombies ate my neighbor! Oh my god, I haven't played that game in so long. Holy shit, I forgot that was even a thing. I'm gonna really quick, I think this is a heart, yeah. That'll let us survive one hit. Wow, that's an old school game. I don't think I ever beat that game. I always remember that game being difficult. That's a good one, though. I'm gonna remember that one. Oh, hey, Snake Heart. That's a good time for the Snake Heart. I will write that down on the short list. Most of those games were, though. It's amazing. You look back and you're like, you know, we played these games when we were kids, and we enjoyed them, and we didn't think they were that difficult. And then you go back and you play them as adults and realize, holy shit, this game is fucking absurdly difficult. I've been doing that just the last couple of, you know, the last week or so with the new SNES Classic. And just playing, like, old school Castlevania and Ghosts and Goblins and shit. And it's like, holy crap. Well, it's, you know, it's funny because my son, he's been trying to play, you know, vanilla Link to the Past. And he complains that it's so difficult. And it's like, it's not a difficult game, but you know what? If you're not used to this type of gameplay, I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet to somebody that's never played this type of game, I bet it's tough. That's crystal. Okay, good. We didn't waste our time completely. Alright, how are we going to do this? We need to get around to the other side. So, we have to... I think it's easier to save quit. Or is it just easier to... No, it's easier to save quit. Yeah, yeah. People that have never played this shit before, absolutely. It's funny, we still do not have a glove upgrade. We're 51 minutes in. But we're on the right... I mean, we've hit this right. This is the correct route. Go this way. So we can get this done right. Well, you know what, though? The thing with Ocarina of Time is... Ocarina of Time is difficult because of the fucking Ice Palace. Go around for this. If it wasn't for the Ice Palace, Ocarina of Time would be nothing. But if you've never played through the Ice Palace without a cheat or a strategy guide, that shit's hard. Because it's confusing as fuck. I mean, we had to do it back in the day without it because there wasn't... You didn't have fucking walkthrough guides and shit like that back in the day when that shit came out. Well, Inside Jabbo Jabbo wasn't that bad. Ice Palace was the one that you had to use all the switches on. Or the water... I'm sorry, Water Palace, not the Ice Palace. Water Palace, yeah, my bad. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Oh my god, Barn is just forfeited. I think he was frustrated with this seed. I don't blame him. Oh, he missed something. He missed an item. You know what he did? He probably missed the Hurricane. We're doing it this way so we can check this. I mean, it's not difficult if you remember the way the order of the switches, but finding the right switches sometimes was fucking complex. Alright, we're gonna go straight south, and we're gonna do Thieves Town because we can full clear it. Yeah, the Water Temple was always the one that got people. Pod key.
My photo of the car being mostly buried. It's in my car under here somewhere. Preston puts another picture. I survived the Texas Blues of 2018. It's just a dusting moment. He goes, never forget. Oh, that's
great. Oops, that's my bonk. Oh, Barn has just remembered. He just figured out what he missed. Although he's not, he's gonna stay out. This is a messy seed. So pod key. That'll be our next stop. We still don't have a glove upgrade though. We're gonna have to go the long way around if we do that. It's getting kind of stupid. I don't know what my record is for longest seed without a glove upgrade, but we're approaching it. That'll be nice later. Well, we're gonna be fully equipped for Ganon, that's for sure.
Oh.
There it is.
And it's still snowing. It's very light.
Oh, is it snowing right now?
Yeah, it is.
God, mother of fuck.
Fucking
snow, motherfuckers.
I love the snow.
I suddenly switched into Golem mode there. Smell more like snow. And on this day, I realize I cannot do a Smeagol. I'm going to fairy-fy this thing, because I took a lot of hits there. Oh, hit it. Boom! Right up the middle. Hit the God Pixel. So, you know what the strange thing is? That glove upgrade only opens up one item in progression in logic, and that's Catfish. That's it. It's the only thing that actually opened up. Now, the second glove upgrade, that's going to open up everything. Meyer, we already know Meyer. Meyer's a green pendant. Oh, you know what I just realized, too, if I wanted to? Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. And I think that's the shift. Yeah, you nailed the shift right on. It went from puzzle solving and, you know, figuring out how to go to point A to point B to point C and figuring out this fight to those types of skill games like Dark Souls and shit like that that are insanely difficult, but require that edge of skill to do. You're 100% correct. And I don't know which I mean, I'm not a fan of like Dark Souls and button mashers and shit like that. I've never been a fan. I have a buddy of mine that will swear I mean, he's the exact, when it comes to games, he's the exact opposite of me. He always comments about how Final Fantasy games are shit, and he plays Dark Souls constantly. You know, shit like that. What was that key I just got? I wasn't even paying attention. What was it? 222. Oh, it's not Skullwood's key. Let's not fuck this up like we did last night. That fuck up last night on Blind cost us that race. Uh-oh, no, no. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh my! Oh, I have a fairy, that's right, I picked up a fairy. Oh, I picked that up from the graveyard ledge. Oh my god. Ho! Ho. Woo! That was concerning. Yeah, I guess I understand. Oh my god. My heart stopped there for a second. I understand your point on that one, even with the Zelda games, but you know what? Breath of the Wild... I can't do this yet. Oh, I can. Yeah, I guess I will. I'm right here. Might as well do it. Breath of the Wild is fucking fun. Breath of the Wild is super fun. It really is. I've got a game that I've restarted right now that I'm playing. It's super fun. Wow, blind. I've been blind's bitch lately. I really have been. And you know why I had to burn that fairy? Well, two reasons. One is because I aimed down. I should have aimed up. But I didn't pick up a heart in the cell. When I was in the jail cell, picking up the maiden, I skipped... for whatever reason, I didn't pick up the hearts. And I went into that fight with one heart to... You know, I had one heart to spare. And for whatever reason, I just didn't fill it in. And I would have had that if it wasn't for that. Which is... I mean, it's not the end of the world. Very rarely do we ever use our fairies. So it's not like it's a huge deal. We have 2 skull... Okay. Well, I guess we'll go in here then. That was unintentional. We'll go around the long way. Yeah, that's one way in. Didn't mean to, but hey. So I'm going to step out and back in here. Because this is going to save us a few seconds here eventually. Because we're going to go ahead and mirror out from the left here. That way we don't have to go all the way back down from the Gibdo room.
I just got hot.
Want to turn the fan on? We're still looking for that other upgrade. It's either here or it's catfish. Oh no, we haven't checked pod yet. We still haven't done our pod run. It's probably a pod. But since we're up north, we're gonna go do catfish and Zora after this. It's not here. Yeah, we're gonna go do catfish and Zora, then we'll end up at pod. That way, if the bow is at like catfish, that'll be a huge boon. Hi, Kiva. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
You leave him alone.
You leave him alone.
You sleep with the other one. He's sleeping.
So obviously, you guys see Troy in the cat bed today. Kiva now realized that Troy's laying there.
Nope. Nope.
Kiva's
You're gonna leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
You are gonna leave him alone.
She hates it. Hates it when Troy is in that bed. Because that's her bed. She's gonna freak out. Probably in the kitchen. We went that way. I think, you know what? I think I might be convinced to do Final Fantasy games 4, 5, and 6. I could be convinced to do that. So, progression here, is it going to be at pod? It's here! Boom, bitches! Alright, everything is open now. So, Aga was required, 100%. We hit the timing on that flawlessly. We still haven't wasted anything. That's great. Oh, you know what? I just realized too. You want to know another game I'm going to add into the rotation? You know what? Oh, I've got it. The other game I'm going to add into the rotation on this one. Mario RPG. And I only think about that because I know it's on the SNES Classic. I've only beaten that game once. Come on, fuckers. Super Mario RPG is a fun fucking game. I started playing it maybe a year ago, and I only got like an hour or two into it, and then for whatever reason I lost my train of thought and I lost my concentration. I stopped playing. But that's on here. That's on the SNES Classic, so... Hell, that might be the first one I start with. If you haven't noticed, we're going to Turtle Rock. We can only get 5 items in here. 6 if you count the Mimic Cave. But the real reason I'm doing this first is I want to come up here anyway for the... I want to come up here for Hookshot Cave and Bunny Cave. We can also do... oh, yeah, you know what we could also do? We could also do Ice Palace. Ice Palace is completely open. Maybe we should have done that first, because that also opens up 5-6. Shit, maybe I should have done that first. That might be a mistake. Yeah, I just thought about that. Maybe I should have do Ice Palace first. It's too late now. I mean, it's not going to take long to just check out the first 4 of T-Rock. And then do, we can end at Mimic Cave, but... So right now, the item that we are looking for... 4 Turtle Rock keys. Wow. Ice Palace key, that'll help too. We have all 4 Turtle Rock keys, we just don't have the big key to Turtle Rock. But, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, what are we looking for? Yeah, we're looking for Fire Rod. Fire Rod's really the only item we need right now. And we, you know what? Fire Rod might not actually be required. Yeah, we can check all 5. We can check all the chests now. Because we have all 4 keys. There's no harm in checking them all. Let's do it. Well, change that. Sorry, we can only get 3 items. We can't do the Fire Rod rooms. Yeah. Oh, exactly. I was just thinking of that. So maybe this is... I mean, I didn't do this because of Turtle Rock. I did it because I wanted to check, Bunny Cave and all that shit. Thieves Town. We already know Thieves Town. Right now we're just looking for that last, I mean, 4 Turtle Rock keys early is a little interesting, though. Oh, wait, no, we'll just do it this way, because we don't have Fire Rod. There's the Ice Rod. Okay. If we find the Fire Rod in here, we can actually clear this, even though it is a pendant. I think I will, too. If it's in here, I think I clear it. I mean, there's only 2 more items we can get. We can get this item here, and then, oh, Troy, buddy. Lay back down. Stay here. Come, stay a while and listen.
Where are you going?
I'm actually gonna catch a couple fairies here.
She saved her as long as she is. She'll be there all day.
Yeah, oh yeah, Troy's a little bit different. Yeah, so we can get this item here, and then also check Mimic Cave, and that's where we have to stop. So that's the last item we actually get in here, but we can still do, we can do Mimic Cave. I mean, let's face it, this is a gamble because of what we have, and Ice Palace is completely open. We're definitely going to go to Ice Palace next. Without a doubt. But if we have to come back in here for any reason, we could just do straight right side. And, you know, not have to worry about going back through this. Alright, so this is the last item we can get up here. Let's see if it's anything good. Oh, come on, fuck. I didn't want sword beams anyway. So this, and then we're going to turn around, and nope, nothing here. Map of hair. We got 2 worthless maps. Maps to stuff we've already cleared. Alright, well... that was kind of a waste, but hey. Oops. So be it. Can't get them all right. So be it. Shit happens. And then you go into Turtle Rock for no reason. We have half magic. I'm not worried about getting a blue goo here. Even though we are still in green mail, we have 2 fairies though. So now that we have the 2 fairies, I'm really not concerned. We don't have to do the bomb jump here either because we have the big T and King, which saves us a little bit of time for the asshole chest. Which is always nice. I don't have to go through the long way to get the asshole chest. Man, I was really hoping Turtle Rock was going to have something like the vanilla chest. So there's possible that people didn't get the 4th key. Well, we don't have the G-Tower big key yet, so we might need those. I still think there's an easier way to route this dungeon. I still think there is. The way that I do it, it seems like the route I take for the asshole chest in this scenario is wrong. That there's an easier way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet. I mean, it wouldn't take much to just go back and rewatch some VODs of some of the runners just to get ideas about what is what, but I'm not gonna. That's right, I'm hookshot crazy. Fuck you with my hookshot. So this will be 3 more items. The good thing is, too, we'll have the powder, so we'll be at full health going into the boss. The problem is, again, we have green mail. You gotta be super careful with Cold Stare. Cold Stare green mail, I believe, is 6 hearts per hit. Which is 2. I can take 2. I get... lost my block. And the key to Eastern. Can't clear that yet. There's 1 item that opens up. I do not want to check that 1 item until we have the bow. I've yet to see Vanilla Bow. I've never seen Vanilla Bow in any mode in Rando. Never. Alright, so we're gonna have 2 more items here. The asshole chest. Now remember, this also opens up 2 additional items, though. This does open up the bomb. It opens up Fat Fairy, which is going to be convenient because we killed Aghanim, so the route back to get to Turn of the Fat Fairy is going to be a lot simpler. It's always nice. It's always a plus. So even if this is a dud, this is still very possibly the right play. So far, it's a dud. Yeah, I'm gonna fairyfy this thing, so I'm gonna be at full health anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, we just gotta be a little careful here on Cold Stare, that's all. We don't have an actual safety. But we do have Tempered, so, I mean, we shouldn't take much damage. We have 2 fairies. We should be just fine. I mean, if I die here to this, that's pretty fucking bad. Says nothing. Alright, so this was a dud, except for the fact that it opens up Fat Fairy, which we are going to immediately do. Immediately. Because after that, again, we're starting to run out of spots again. But again, I like checking Fat Fairy early in Keysanity. We've had multiple discussions about this, about when to check Fat Fairy. And I love it in Keysanity. There's a 7.5% chance of this actually being a progression item. That's the raw chance. I'm not even including that the whole discussion about having the Ganon, the G Tower key, which is a completely different discussion. Jasper. Oops, +1 bonk. Our bonking today is not too good. What's up?
There's some stuff that I'm finding cheaper on Vitacost than I am on Amazon when it comes to some of the special stuff that I can't find anywhere else.
Alright, where are we gonna go after this? I think we can check out the Mire area. Uh-oh, big key to Misery Mire! I was just saying we're gonna check the Mire area. They must have heard me. We need Fire Rod, we need the bow. And then we still need some keys. We don't know what the, there are 3 dungeons that are unknown. We don't know what they are. I guess, again, Fire Rod might not be required. There's a good possibility, or it's not a good possibility, there's a possibility Fire Rod is not required in this scene. So I'm gonna do this first, really quick. Oh, shit. You know what? This is a mistake. This is a mistake. I should have done Mire first. Because if I find the big key or the small key, this is a double dip. Yeah, small... Oh. Oh, it's a vanilla big key! Okay, not a mistake. Who knew? That's dumb luck. And butter! Yeah, this is a mistake, obviously. Sometimes it just works. Now give me the vanilla small key here, please. Please? Can't get them all. Oh, that was awesome. Well, again, we're going to be fully equipped when we get to Ganon. The only thing we don't have right now, I would like a mail upgrade. And not the kind that you get like in your spam email box. Talking about an armor upgrade. Whatever. Whatever it is you think you're doing, it's wrong. That's awesome. I love that. Alright, so we'll finish this. We'll check this out. We'll head to Meyer. I do want to check Meyer. We did just get the Meyer key from the... Even though it's green pendant, we'll probably full clear it. Based off of what we find here, there's a good... If this is a crystal... Well, I mean, actually, if it's the pendant, we know where we need to go. Not gonna get it. If this is actually the pendant, we're going to have perfect information. We know we need to find the bow. That's the book. Okay. So Fire Rod still might not be required. If that is the case, all we need is the bow. All we need is the bow. If that is the case, all we need is the bow. So that is the scenario that Eastern is the last crystal. Actually, wait, back the fuck up. We didn't check this yet.
I'm gonna eat here soon and go outside and do some more shoveling.
I already had some waffles, so...
You did?
Yeah. Are we in bow mode right now? Well, we need the G Tower key as well, but, you know, that's always one of those, I don't mind risking it. And it is very unlike... I guess it's not completely unlikely that the bow might be on the... The bow could be on the ped. Nope. I'll be the G Tower key. Come on, one time. Ah, fuck. That's definitely the one we did not want. Alright, so let's go to Meyer. Let's bonk. That's what we do. Remember, we will be playing the bonk game here after the seed is over. Alright, so we have this, we have the smithy route, we still have pod, we haven't gone pod yet. Once again, we're holding off on pod. So, it's obviously whatever, the bow is obviously there. So, considering that is probably going to be our next stop, I don't mind full clearing this for the green pendant unless we find the bow. If we find the bow, we're just going. Like, if we have the bow, I think I might chance... I think I might chance that the Skullwoods is the last crystal, or last pendant. I might chance that. This could be one of those Fire Rod, not required seeds. They do happen. They're rare, but they do happen. So this is B2 here. got this. So yeah, we have the smithy rod after this. We got pod. We have both tablets. I don't think I want to check the ped. We know the fire rod cannot be on the ped. The only thing possible on the ped is required key or the bow. Those are the only two things possible, and we still don't know what's what. And the only way that would actually work is if the third pendant is. There it is. So probably the right play. Not guaranteed. Probably the right play. Now we gotta find the bow. Now we're bow and Ganon Tower key to go. No, we still need the bow. And then we still need the G Tower key. The thing is, we don't even know what the last crystal is. Or which one is the pendant. We don't even know that yet. We don't have the required maps. So I'm probably just going to go do Skullwoods after this. Because then, you know, if it is Eastern, we know we can skip Eastern. If we find the bow before that, however, we're going to go do... We're going to go do Eastern and Pod. Time. So we're going to keep going here. We're going to keep going. It's not going to take too long to finish this. And we do get the green pendant, and we're going to be heading that direction anyway, eventually. But again, we're still going to do Skullwoods first. Because this here... Since we got the big key to Meyer, the only way that the Fat Fairy was required is if Vitreous has an item now, because the big chest didn't have anything. So... This is kind of one of those that this is a calculated risk, considering what we've already done. It could pay off huge. If Viddy's got the bow. Or Sashrala has the bow. It's also possible. Now we have two fairies, so we're just going to stand there and slash. So we're just going to take the damage. We have two fairies, so I don't care if we have to use one. Yes, we need to do that tonight after dinner. Take a hit here. It's fine. And with butter, this is cake, so... 2 more hits. Oops. Oh, blue clothes, okay. That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Alright, the question is, do we check Sashrala before we go to Skullwoods? So we have... Yeah, we gotta find the last one. We're gonna know it. We're gonna know it here in a second. So let's just go do Skullwoods really quick. This will not take long. And then we'll head to Sashrala and Eastern. And Pod. So right now, it's all about where the bow is. We'll also check the ped while we're here. Just in case, because if this happens to be the bow or the G-Tower key, it's going to tell us exactly where we need to go. Which means we might need to find the big key to Turtle Rock. Well, no, change that. We will need to find the big key to Turtle Rock. There's no may about it. second. So if this is the crystal, we know that... I mean, you know what? It doesn't matter. The last crystal does not matter in this case. It really doesn't. Because we're going to have the bow to finish pod anyway. So if this is the pendant, that's fine. We're going to have the bow to finish Eastern anyway when we go to finish pod. If it's the crystal, it just means we don't have to go back into Eastern. So there's no... I don't really care if this is the pendant or the crystal. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't mind taking that hit. Oh, I do mind taking that hit. I might take an extra hit here just to lose that. Make it easier. Come here, Wallmaster. I mean, we have sword. We have butter sword. It makes this fight fucking super easy. Come down here. Come here. No. Come down here. There we go. The water's nice down here. One more hit should do it. Oh, one of those didn't count. And the mushroom? Really? You're gonna give me the mushroom here? That's crystal. Okay, well. We don't have to finish Eastern if we don't want to. But we are gonna check the pen. Because there are 2 items that can still be... Oh! Change that! We're still gonna check it, but it cannot be the bow. Bow cannot be there now. So it's either the G-Tower key or it's a dud. My bad. Yeah, we can't... bow cannot be there now. We're still gonna check because we're right here and it doesn't really add any time. Okay, good. What do we do? Did we just go to pod or did we check the route? I'm gonna check the smithy route. It's not gonna take long. Do hammer peg smithy route. It's 3 items, very quick. Except I'm going the wrong way. I want to go down there eventually. Kind of need to be in Dark World first. My bad. So we'll check these 3. We are 2 items away from pure go. We need the bow for G-Towerless key go, however you want to call it. This will take but a minute to check these, and we'll go ahead and we'll flute to 4 and go back to Dark World so we can check the Bombos tablet on this rotation. We'll have to get this. I don't even think I need this for anything unless it's a pod key. It's a pod key, okay. I didn't really need that. I mean... It does open up a few additional items, so I guess it's worth it, but honestly, it's like, it's not a big deal. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna flute to 4, not to 7, because we're gonna reset our Dark Portal. And then we're gonna go to, we'll do that, Bombos, and then head toward pod. The pod key. It's, how do you pronounce that? Yabozilla. Much appreciated, thank you. Happy Sunday. so we're doing this way so that we can also check. We're not going to check Swamp. That I'm actually not going to do, even though I could. There's one, you know, we left the chest in there because we picked up the big key super late. So I mean, it's possible it's in there, but we're not going to find out. We'll come back later if we have to. We got to eventually get to Pod. I'm hoping it's not in Pod because, well, the obvious, it's an hour 35 and we haven't even been in there yet. Like, it would be great if it was here at Bombos because we needed the bow first. Whoops. That was a weird bonk. But we're going to do this. We're actually probably going to swing by the mushroom really quick, too. The mushroom hut and get some... We'll buy some quick goo. Yeah, we know. Bees! So we're going to check these two. Mushroom would be a great location for the bow. That is not the bow. There are many things that is. The bow is not one of them. We're going to keep one of our fairies, just as a ultra safety precaution. Shouldn't need it. Alright, let's do it. We're finally going to go. At 1 hour and 37 minutes, we are finally going into Pod. Don't know how I feel about that. I only feel good about that if Sashrala has the bow. Then I'll feel good about it. Because I don't have to do shit. I will beeline to the, to Helmasaur, even without the G-Tower key. I most certainly will. Come on, old man, what you got? 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 That is a compass. Alright, so... The only thing that was required out of Meyer was the Fire Rod. Important item, obviously, but... Yeah, I had 2 pod keys up until just like 5 minutes ago. I picked up 2 keys at on the Smithy route. And again, we don't have the bow yet. So, I mean, I don't think this is the wrong play. Not at all. I don't think this is the wrong play. We're about to open the front door, which is not good, but, you know, it means that we're probably having to skip bow side anyway. And we can't clear this. Alright, we're going through the front door. Now remember, I suck at the hammer jump, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to leave 2 chests behind the way this is set up right now. And that is going to be the that chest right there and then the turtle room chest. Yeah, I think we're good there. I suck at it. I'm so bad at this. It's numero uno on my things to do list. Is to finally get that down in a manner that I can do it consistently. Instead of spending 8 attempts trying to do it and then wasting more time than it would take to find the fucking key. Vanilla key. Alright, we're going to check one additional chest. That's going to be the chest right down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even really paying attention. I'm going to end up getting 12 here. We'll go back in when this is done, unless there's another vanilla key, then we'll get them all. That last key we're saving. Yes, I know that if I was a competent runner and were able to do that hammer jump consistently, we'd be able to clear everything, but I suck, so I'm not. Plus 1 block. And right now, this is so far a dud. We're gonna check this one here, then we gotta go back and get the one chest that we missed up front. The mire. So we're missing the 2 items bow side. We're gonna skip the bridge chest, and then this is the last one we're gonna get, so... So far, pod's a dud. I hope I counted this right. I think I did. Vanilla chest. Okay, now I have a great feeling that this is actually it. Because they made this so you could not lock yourself. With those keys where they're at, this was 100% do not key lock yourself. That right there, I think, is the bow. I think that's the bow. Survey says that is not the bow. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Not the bow. We're gonna check here just in case. The way that was built, though, was to guarantee you could not get bow key locked. So that was a weird design. Definitely a weird design. Yeah, we're checking vanilla bow just in case. I mean, we're here, so we might as well. And then we gotta go to Turtle Rock after this. Turtle Rock is the place to go. All the kids are doing it. If we actually find the bow here, we're gonna do Armos. Even though we're in pseudo go at that point, we're gonna do it for the G-Tower key. To the mountain we go. Turtle Rock has got the items. Always, always, always. So we had the right idea with T-Rock, we just went there too early. We could also do Spike Cave. We might do that before doing Turtle Rock. It was a vanilla item. It just wasn't the vanilla item. We're gonna check Tablet and then Spike Cave. We're gonna knock Spike Cave out. Even though we don't have a safety. We're still gonna do it. Because we have a fairy, I mean, we're not gonna die. It's not that. We'll just burn the fairy. I kept it for a reason. Yeah, I'm good with Mire. Thank you very little. Already been cleared. That'll teach you, you fucking tech type. Well, at hour 45, we're still missing the bow. We still don't have the G-Tower key either, but my guess is that's in G-Tower at this point. I'd say chances are great that it's in G-Tower. So we're just going to burn the fairy here. I don't want to burn the goo. We're just going to die. Use the fairy. I don't want to use the blue goo here. Whoo! Okay. Oh, that's right. And I'm too fuck. I'm gonna be in the door. No, I missed it. Okay. Feel good now. Now it's just finding the bow. We are in go mode as soon as we find that bow. Again, I'm gonna go this way. I think this might be faster. You know what? Doing the speed skips, I think this might be faster to get to Turtle Rock. You know what I'm going to do at some point? I'm going to time that to see if it's actually quicker. It seems like it's quicker. Oh, man, that... If you go to Turtle Rock and do not check Spike Cave, motherfucker, you're going to be pissed. Well, we know now that we're limited. It's either got to be here or it's got to be in Swamp, I think. I don't think there's anything left. I think this is it, unless this is another fetch quest. Don't you dare. Yeah, I think this is it, actually. We've checked just about everything else. The other thing it could be... I mean, the desert key could be in here, I guess. What am I doing? So remember, we do not have the big key here yet. Or do we? No, we do not. Okay. I didn't think we did. So there's only 2 items we can check here. This is going to be really quick. I hate when I miss that. It's got to be here. It's that one chest in Swamp. Just going to blow through this. I don't care if I take the hits. There it is. Actually, no. We're going to mirror out and do it this way. Whew, wow, what a seed. What a seed. Fire Rod Lock to get the bow. Fire Rod Lock in Pendant. Mire. Mire key located at fucking Fat Fairy, which would lead you to it, even though it was not required. What a seed. What a seed. So we're going to be just at the 2-hour mark when we get to the end of this. Oh yeah, and then the trickiest part of this was the G-Tower key hiding where it was at. Oops, +1 bonk. We're going to have a decent amount of bonks on this one, I think. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that one, apparently. That seed was trolly as fuck. I need to see that. Yeah. I mean, we didn't get a glove upgrade till an hour in. It was an Aga-required seed. Both gloves were behind Aghanim. Alright. We might be able to get a sub 2 on this, but it's going to be fucking close. I think we're going to be just over a 2-hour seed. Just over. I think it's going to be less than 201, but more than 2. It's going to be super close, though. And we are 100% fully equipped for this. With the exception of red mail. I guess we didn't find the red mail, but we have 17 hearts and 2 blue goos. I think we'll be okay. Don't you dare drop a fireball. That'd be a shitty placement for a fireball. And we are off to the Tower of G. I feel really bad for the person that went to Turtle Rock, found the bow, but didn't check Spike Cave, and now they're heading up to G Tower, and they're going to full clear G Tower. I feel really bad for that person. Because what's going to happen is they're going to leave G Tower after that. Oops. Holy shit! Somebody finished! What? Oh, that's surprising. I am actually very surprised that somebody's finished already. I don't even know who that is. I don't recognize the name. Is that a new person? A Runner Watcher. I have no idea who that is. I've never heard that name before. I have no idea who that is. Yeah. Huh. That's surprising. That's super. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Oops. Okay. But I've never seen him race. Huh. Fuck, Hippo's just finished too. God damn. Now Hippos, I understand. Where did we lose time then? I didn't think we were that far behind. I really didn't. Where did we lose time? I mean, we did double... No, you don't go... You go to pod before you do that. Huh. Where did we lose that much time? Maybe you do pod first? I think the play... Oh, you know what it is. I know what it is. Is they probably went into Mire early. Because you could have gone into Mire and gotten the Fire Rod early. And then you did one trip up to T-Rock. And that would save you a little bit of time. Because then you would have had the bow early and you would have been able to do that. I could see that. That would save you 5-6 minutes at least. Because you're taking one trip less up to Death Mountain. Oops. Yeah, I could see that. It's all about when you went into Mire. This whole seed... Because then you also didn't... If you went in there early, you wouldn't have the big key because you wouldn't have gotten it from the Fat Fairy. And then you wouldn't have spent the time doing Vitreous for the Blue Mail. You know what? That makes perfect sense. I could buy that. Yeah, you didn't have to do the Smithy route, because there wasn't actually anything important in Pod, other than, you know, killing Helmasaur. There was nothing in there. Yeah, but it didn't... What we did didn't add any time, because we found the keys. Remember, one of those keys was... or actually, two of those keys were key-locked. So, going in there with... If you went in there with 4 keys, you know... Let's put it this way, you still needed 4 keys to full clear that going in. You couldn't have done that going in with 2. Because 2 of those keys were key-locked behind 2 other keys. That's why they built... That's why the logic built it like that. So... We didn't actually spend any additional time in Pod. We just didn't have to do it. It was optional. That was that scenario where you needed to burn a key to get a key. Oh, was the one under the bridge? Was one of them? Ah, third is in. Jesus, I'm shocked that 3 people are done already, really. Was the one underneath... Okay, maybe one of them was not. I'm trying to remember where they exactly were at. Okay. Okay. So one of them was. Shit, I'm late. Alright, that's fair. One of them was, the other one wouldn't be. But again, it doesn't matter. I think this whole seed was when you went to Meyer and got the fire rod, which sent you to the boat. And if you did that before doing, if you did that before going to T-Rock, then that saved you 5-6 minutes. Because remember, I went all the way around to the vanilla chest and even checked Mimic Cave. You didn't have to do any of that. Oh, no. Oh shit. Ah, fuck you. So, yeah. I could buy that. I buy those times now. Now that it makes sense, because you could have gone to Meyer super early. Well, I shouldn't say super early because the fucking, you know, both gloves were an hour. You didn't get those till an hour in, but you could have done it as soon as you did that. So, yes. Come on. We had 8 blue balls earlier, so... Timing's way off. Ooh, tricky one. God damn it. This is a horrible Aga fight. Not a bad fight. Yeah, Aga was a slut today.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Inkion just forfeited. Interesting. Okay. Must have been way off track. Alright, well, we're probably going to get our sub 2, but again, it's going to be close. We have butter, so this should be pretty easy. I don't like this setup here. This is why. I hate it when he's on that corner. Oh shit, he's going to get a fire bat off. Ooh, I gotta be fucking careful here. I think I'm gonna burn a blue just to do it here. We're not dying at this stage, so there's no fucking way. Yeah, I'm not gonna chance that one. If we hug Ganon, I believe Ganon hugs blue male at 5 hearts, and we have 4. I'm not chancing that fucker. There again, there's a reason we buy blue goo. That's it. I did. Thank you for putting them in there. That was very generous of you. I'm just gonna torch push this. It's fine. That's fine. I believe 5. Or is it 6? Is it 6? Yeah, it's 5 or 6. There's no reason to chance that. Yep.
And if you hit right now, how much would that be?
2, I believe. Oh, did he snipe me? Oh, we tied. We got tied for 4th.
I say sniper, no sniping.
Wait, by how much?
We tied.
Oh, exactly.
We tied.
Oh my god.
I've never had a tie before. Yeah, I just got that sub 2 in. Let's start the bonk game.
Alright, when did you get the boots?
We got those boots, kinda early. We got those at like half an hour in, I'm gonna say. Something like that.
I'm gonna guess my second. Yeah. Alex, want to guess?
I have to have been watching you guys.
You don't need to.
I'm gonna
It's
guess.
just a guess.
I'm gonna guess 20.
I'm gonna guess 17.
So that was an interesting seed. Yeah, I think it came down to Meyer. Is when you went to Meyer and got the fire rod. I think that would have saved you 10 minutes if you had done that early. I have to assume that that's what happened with the two guys that finished really fast. I need to find out who this guy is, because I've never heard of his name before. Oh, okay. He's actually he's a competent speedrunner. He just doesn't do a lot of Zelda. Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely competent. That makes sense. Yeah, just looking at his results, he's pretty good at this. Oh, you know what? He's also an NMG runner. That makes sense.
MMG?
NMG, no major glitches. It's the vanilla game. It just starts finish, goes fast with no major glitches. So that guy, the runner watcher, he's an NMG runner. Yeah, okay. Totally makes sense now. He just hasn't done a lot of rando is all. So that's fine. I'm totally understanding why he did what he did. So anybody else want to put a bonk guess in? Now is the time to do it. Don't let Addy win again. Don't let Addy win again. He's won too many of these. He's in the lead by 1 with 2 tiebreakers.
Because he's counting.
I swear he's got a clicker. He's got a clicker.
Yep.
Where is... It's a step clicker. Where is it? You know what I'm talking about, right?
A little clicker, yeah. Like a clicker. Where is it?
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is what Addy's doing right here. Addy's got one of those at his side, and every time he bonks, he does this. He goes... Hey, Skittles. Good morning. My son will recommend that. He plays it all the time.
I'm gonna go.
Be warm. I'll probably sneak out there and do my car too. Even though I don't plan on driving until next week. We're going to the movies next week, remember? Yeah, my son definitely recommends it. That's my son, by the way. I'm telling you, man. That's what you're doing. So, actually, where's everybody else at? I'm curious. Let's see. Boyne is finishing up G Tower. Who else is at G Tower? Oh no! Walter is looking for the key. He's on left side of G Tower. He's looking for the key. No, Walter, no! Turn around. Turn around. Oh, he didn't? Did he do what I thought? He went in full clear G Tower. He left, went immediately into Spike Cave, found it, went back in. Is that what he did? I could totally see that. Salon T is heading into G Tower right now. Does he have the key? It looks like he does. Shady Force is about to get his bow. Just got it. Looney is... He just got his bow. He's heading toward Pod. He's just a boy is finishing up Pod. And Walter, poor Walter. Poor Walter. Well, you know what, Addy? We only have a few more weeks of Keysanity left, and then it's gonna disappear. Yeah, Dread, we're seeing Black Panther. We're seeing that next Saturday. Keysanity... Oh, he's having the same issues. I'm watching him. He's having the same Aga issues that I had. Aga was a slut today. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I remember what I was saying. Oh, there she is. Hi, Kiva. She was here earlier. She just stepped away. I think she got some food, and now she's back. While we're waiting for these credits to finish, so give me a recommendation, guys. Do you want me to do, like, Final Fantasy games? Do you want me to do, like, I do want to do, Mario RPG at some point. Like, I could do Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6 in that order. Throw a Chrono Trigger in there, too. You want me to do RPG first? Okay, I could do that. I could see myself doing that. Doing it on Sundays and maybe even sometime during the week. Because we're going to have some downtime. We're going to have some downtime in the end of February going into March, probably. I do want to do Earthbound as well at some point. Earthbound definitely is going to be on my list. Exactly, Addy, right there. All right, here we go. And who's the winner today? Oops, I typed it wrong. Somebody guessed this, I'm pretty sure. Fuck you, Addy! Damn it! God, I swear to shit. He's doing it. I'm telling you. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, man. I swear to shit, that's what he's doing. You've got a 2 lead plus a tiebreaker lead. So, I'm telling you, that's what he's doing. So, all right, here's the plan today, boys and girls. We're gonna step away for a little bit. I need to get some food. I'm pretty hungry. The daily opens at 4:30. I may or may not do the open. I might come back and maybe play some Mario RPG today. How would you think about that? Would you guys up for some Mario RPG later this afternoon? Would you maybe? Yeah, I know the open dailies at 4:30. We may or may not do that. I'm not exactly sure. So, cool. All right, boys and girls. I'm gonna go get some food. Enjoy your afternoon if I don't see you, and then yeah, we'll get back in here sometime probably in the next few hours. So, we'll check you then.